What's up? So, I took a few extra minutes and I finished cutting the floorboard out. Let me show you. After I air hammered the rest of the floorboard out, I went back with a grinder and I ground all those tiny little spot welds off all the way up through the tunnel and across this cross brace back here. If you end up like bending this cross brace a little bit back here because it's kind of thin, just hammer it flat with a hammer, just like this. See? And that gets it straight enough to be able to weld. Normally, in like a collision situation, if I was cutting a car apart and I was putting new panels on it, I would be spraying these bare metal surfaces down with some kind of copper weld-through primer just to keep it from rusting down the road in the future. In this situation, I don't really care. You know, this car is probably going to outlive me, and by the time it needs new floorboards, I'll be dead and buried. So anyway, I'm going to take the new floorboard, and I'm going to throw it up on there. I got it sitting over here. I made some rough measurements from the tunnel over to the center of this hole. As you can see, it's not in metric. Yes, I know it's a German car, but whatever. So if I make some measurements, and when I set this up there, I'll put the measurements to the holes right where they need to be. And let's see, here's another one, a full 18 inches. And yeah, I'll set it in the right place. I'll put some clamps on it, and then I'm going to drill some holes for spot welds. Normally, again, in a regular situation, I would be using a hole punch, but I'm down here at my brother's house and there's no hole punch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the pan up there, and I'm just going to use a drill, and I'm going to drill just through this top layer of metal and leave the underside, you know, undrilled, and I'm just going to weld the hole shut. So let me do that, and then before I weld it, I'll come back and I'll show you another picture of what's happening. I can tell you can't wait.